So we just finished talking about the job shadow and what responsibilities you might have come this December. So let's actually take a step back and take a look at how well you all fared in trying to figure out what companies you might want to look at. Essentially, I'm talking about the career fair. This was your first career fair, so it might have been something new for a lot of you. And I kind of want to ask what you liked and disliked about it and what you might want to do for next year. If you've noticed, I've handed out this sheet of paper. Take a look at it and talk with a partner for a few minutes and see what you might think about the answers to those questions.
Did you like it?
I hated it.
Really? Why? I thought it was good.
I didn't get anything out of it. I just felt like no one cares about freshmen. And it was really like a lot of people there.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, you got to practice with a recruiter, right? Well, I'm trying to get our attention.
Great. So if I could have somebody willing to share?
I felt like it was kind of pointless just because no one really cares about freshmen at the career fair, and I felt like it was a kind of like waste of time. I didn't get anything, like it was a lot of rejections and stuff.
So a lot of people were just saying, no, thanks for coming, but try again next year.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. That happened to me myself my freshman year. When I went to the career fair, a recruiter actually stopped me mid-sentence and said, we're not looking for freshmen.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too, exactly.
Right. Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah.
Steph?
I like the idea of having to practice with the recruiters because sometimes, like, I had some recruiters that actually gave me feedback. So I thought that was really good.
So you like the fact that you got some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So I'm hearing that we liked the feedback, but we didn't like people saying no. So using this, what might you look at for next spring, for the spring career fair? Because we have 2 career fairs every year.
Yeah, some of the things that I noticed was that there was a long wait if I want to talk to a recruiter. So next time I will probably just develop a strategy, like what companies I should talk to first, just to save myself a little bit of time. Because after all, I also need to go to classes. So maybe just develop a strategy, generate a list of companies that I want to talk to.
Sure, great. Okay, so you're thinking about generating a list. Can you think of another strategy you might do for next year?
Do more company research, I guess.
So you want to generate that list and have the list of people and be well versed on each company.
Exactly.
In order for you to
prioritize, give them a different tier. Maybe I put like the companies that I really care about like up front, so I can practice a little bit to get rid of the nerve. I won't be nervous. So later on, I'll put the important ones later, so that I can feel more comfortable talking about them.
Sure. Okay. Thanks, Jen.
Yeah.
I was also thinking of researching what companies offer like leadership programs, leadership development programs, and asking them specifically about it in the spring.
Yes, definitely. That's one of the things, is that leadership programs is something that companies are trying to use more often now to help freshman students not get rejected every time they go to the career fair. And also it helps lead them into a future internship or maybe even a full-time job. So asking about those is a good idea to look at for the next year. So if you look at your sheet, you can actually write down these things, take a look at it, and bring it next semester to the career fair so you know, this is what I said last semester. Anything else that you guys might want to say?
Printing up resumes, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I would need to, talk to a lot of different recruiters from the same company, so I didn't print enough. So towards the end, I was kind of like, I want to talk to her, but I don't want to give her my resume because I'm running out. So maybe print more resumes.
Yeah, my freshman year I also did that, and I mean, you learn. You definitely learn from this.
Yeah.
It's a great learning experience.
Yeah.
So you can see that we had a lot of things that we did like about the career fair, and that you can see you can grow because you just went there. Even though it may not have been so fruitful, it still helps you to prepare for the job shadow this December, and also helps you to prepare yourself for internships in the future. It also allows you to see professional responsibility in action from both sides of the table. You, because you've prepared your resume in a professionally responsible way, and also from the recruiter side to see how they deal with new students in a professionally responsible way. You can take a look at Business Career Services for more help at the career fair, and also you can talk to myself or my partner regarding any other tips that you might have. So from here, let's take a look at Module 2. Module 2 is all about dealing with professional responsibility in the workplace. The career fair is a great jumping off point for this, because from the career fair we can fast forward maybe a couple months and find out you have your job shadow. So what would you do in such a situation to be professionally responsible.